Okay, year 10, you're very welcome again. Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone is keeping well. Let's start this lesson with a recap from last week. So, wir haben heute Montag, den 4. Mai, okay, 2020, title today, Thema German festivals. And the objective is to talk about German festivals, and at the end we'll be able to say something about those German festivals here. But let's go back to last lesson. You had to submit some work, and some of you are submitting good standard of work, and that is what I'm going to write in a report. Some of you are not submitting anything, and that is what I will have to write in the reports to your parents, because that is what is going to happen. You need to make sure that you are engaged at least once a week. You contact me, you submit the work, and if you don't do it, there will be some consequences, because unless you're unhealthy, there's no reason why you should not be submitting any work. Okay, so directions were last time geh nach links. Dat is C. Geh nach rechts, that's A. Geh geradeaus, that's a B. Nimm die erste Straße links. Die erste Straße links, okay, that's F. Nimm die erste Straße rechts, that's E. Nimm die dritte Straße rechts, that's G. Geh an der Ampel links, that's H. Und dann geh an der Kreuzung rechts, und das ist hier an der Kreuzung. Wo ist die Kreuzung? Hier. Okay, D. There you go. Then you were meant to add the right ending, depending on masculine and neutral. If it's masculine neutral, it's zum. If it's feminine, it's zur. Ich fahre zum Park, ich gehe zur Kirche, ich fahre zum Hallenbad. Okay, ich gehe zur Schule, ich komme zum Geschäft, ich fahre zum Imbiss, ich gehe zum, again, zum, and then zur Schule. Okay. And this was the vocabulary from, no, that's the new vocabulary, sorry, that's the new vocabulary here. Okay, the few strange words here. The Umzug is procession, parade, the Festwagen is float in a parade, die Band is band, group, das Kostüm is costume, der Hut is hat, die Fahne is flag, die Kirmes is fanfare, das Fahrgeschäft is ride on fanfare, der Imbiss is snack, bunt is colorful, traditionell is traditional, the trick is trick. So I think some of the vocabulary is quite familiar, and you can recognize it because of its closeness to English. So der Umzug, der Festwagen, die Band, das Kostüm, der Hut, die Fahne, die Kirmes, das Fahrgeschäft, der Imbiss, bunt, traditionell, und der Trick. Okay, so repeat those words as many times as it takes, just to retain them for later on. Oh, sorry, there are a few more words. Das Handy, die Haare und die Schuhe. Das Handy, die Haare und die Schuhe. Mobile phones, hair and shoes. Strange collection of words. What I want you to do now, I want you to look at those words again here and try to say them in English, okay? But that happens only after 5 minutes of repeating the words here on this slide. So after 5 minutes, move comfortably to this slide and try to guess those words in English. When you have done it, do it the other way around, procession, and then you have to remember the words from this side, from the left-hand side, and say them in German. Okay, so that is just verbally, orally for you, and then there are some activities that you need to write for me. For example, ein langer Umzug, a long parade, and you will have to write out what it is in English again, in English. Okay, or else we have here ein schöner Festwagen. Ein schöner Festwagen. Again, you need to go and look at Festwagen, what the meaning of Festwagen was, and you need to write that as well here. Now, once you, and make sure you write that here, please, for me, or else in your classroom book, but when you write that in your classroom book, you have to take a picture of that and send an email to me, which is complicated, cumbersome. Just simply write that here. What was that here? A long parade, okay? And that's all you have to do, okay? And then highlight it for me that you have done it, and that's it. Easy. Now, next activity is adjectival endings. Listen to my explanation now. Okay, so listen to this explanation here, please. As you can tell, each word has an adjective. Not only it has an adjective, but has got an ending with that adjective here. So what we need to do is, if we have an adjective like parade here, which is a masculine in German, then we add an er to the adjective, to the ending of adjective. If there's a band, which is a feminine, then we add an e. If there's a costume, which is neutral, then we add an es. If there is plural, then we simply add e for all the genders. So er for masculine, e for feminine, neutral is es, and plural for all genders is e. Okay, so that's how it works here with adjectives. Unfortunately, the adjectives, as you can see in English, there is no ending here. Very simple, straightforward, but unfortunately Germans have to make things a bit more complicated. So what I want you to do now, and again write this out here, I want you to look at the hat, and I want you to write ein, and then find the color for it, ein, and then here rot, okay, and then Kappe. Kappe is here, but it's eine, feminine. If it's eine Kappe, feminine, then you know that the adjective is going to be an e because it's feminine. Okay, eine rote Kappe here. So find the adjectives here, and that's plural here for Mäuse here. So I'm going to write Mäuse here for you. Okay, right. Mäuse. Here we go. Mäuse. What I need you to do is find the adjective and with the ending. Okay. Number 2 is ein Hund, and then you need to find the adjective. Number 3 is ein Pferd. I need to watch myself, otherwise I'm going to do this for you. Nummer 4 is ein Auto, and then number 5 is eine, and then Tür. Okay, so here we go. All you have to do is write an adjective with the correct ending, and you've got the genders here because that's already there. So that's masculine, that's neutral. I'm gonna write that as well. Masculine, that's neutral, and that is neutral as well. That is feminine, and that's plural. And I really couldn't do any more for you. Please submit the work for Tuesday, and make sure you start learning the vocabulary, because there will be, not next week, but at some stage in the next few weeks, there will be an assessment, a test. Okay, thank you, bye, keep safe.